Hi guys, and welcome to another video. As you can see, I'm getting my daily caffeine intake before I leave for today's Munro. And I'm currently just 15 minutes west of Fort William at the head of Loch Eil. Today's Munro is pretty well hidden from the road. It's about 8 to 8.5 miles away from here. So I'm going to try and cycle about the first 4.5 and then walk to the top from there. I've heard the track is pretty rough towards the end, so I'm just going to get as far as I can. It's been raining pretty heavily most of the way here, but I'm hoping by the time I have my coffee and get the bike sorted out, it's going to dry up. I think the forecast is to get better as the day goes on. So I'm going to finish my coffee and then make a start on today's adventure. The start of the cycle was nice and easy on this track, and it was very peaceful cycling through the glen, but I did feel like I was getting watched from a distance. I managed to dodge the rain for a while, but eventually it did come, so it was time to put the waterproofs on. So I'm a couple of miles in now, and the path is starting to get a bit rougher, as you can see here. But I think that's today's Munro there. Now this rain's not getting any better, but hopefully when I get to the top, it's going to be clear. Okay, I got myself in a little bit of a mess. This stream is actually cutting across the path, and I threw my bike into the river, so I'm going to have to jump over and pull it across. I eventually came to the end of the track where I found somewhere suitable for my bike. So this took the sting out of the walk-in, and I'll be glad of this on the way back. So I've parted with the bike as the path here is starting to get really rough, probably uncyclable. And behind me you can see Gulvain, which is today's Munro. It looks steep. It's 700 metres of straight ascent from here. Then I think you descend a little bit and come back up to the true top. But the views down the glen here have been incredible so far. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the views up there are like. Hopefully it stays clear. But yeah, I'm going to crack on foot. So I'm gaining a bit of height, and the weather looks great behind me. So look over here. That doesn't look so good. So that rain started sweeping in again, and as you can see, the waterproofs were just in and out of the bag non-stop today. Eventually I started making my way uphill again, but then the wind really picked up the higher that I got, so I had to take some shelter behind this big rock. Well, that was a little bit wild coming up there. Let's calm down a bit. I'm getting close to the top. I don't think that's the top there in front of me. I think there's another bit beyond there. I finally made it to the first part of Gulvain, and you can see by the look of my face that I didn't realise how far it was from here to the true summit. So I thought I'd better crack on and make my way there. There was this fantastic little ridge walk on the approach to the top of Gulvain, which, as you can see, was very enjoyable. Oh, there we go, the top of Gulvain, and it's 987 metres high, which makes it the 161st highest mountain in Scotland. That doesn't sound too good actually, but it's my 104th Munro. I had to really work for that one. I'd say that's one of the most difficult Munros that I've done yet. I think it's maybe down to my lack of fitness over the Christmas period. But yeah, what a place. This is stunning. There's views in every direction, and this is what it's all about for me. I haven't seen a single soul all day, and it feels pretty remote out here. I think we're about 8 miles from the road, and that's a bit of a change from the last Munro at Mount Keen, which was really busy. But it's good to see people out and about in the Munros and meet and talk to people, but sometimes it's nice to get isolation too. I'm going to take some pictures up here, taking the views, and then I better start making my way back. The days are still short as it's January. So yeah, what a place. I think the view that catches eye the most is to the west, which I think is Sgurr Thulam and some other Munros. I haven't explored that area yet, so I'm not too familiar. So the way back is exactly the way that I came up. So I'm not going to video any of it. I'm just going to get my head down and get on with it. Hopefully before the weather closes in. It turns out that the weather had different ideas. It really is unbelievable how quickly the weather can change in Scotland. But luckily it dried out a little bit for my descent off Gulvain. So the cold weather managed to kill off most of my cameras on the way out. So I better rate today out of 10, and I'm going to give Gulvain a 7 out of 10. A great day out with fantastic views. I highly recommend taking the bike for the way in and out. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and you'll join me for some more Munros in the next one.